Hey everybody, healthy habits for busy moms out there. Welcome to this Thursday's live. So I'm going to talk about calorie deficit. That's been my theme for the week. I'm sure you've noticed. So what is a calorie deficit and what does it mean? How do we figure it out? So a calorie deficit, well, hold on, let's go back. So your body needs a certain amount of calories to sustain itself every day. So that's called your basal metabolic rate, and it's based on your height, your sex, your weight, your age, and your activity level at base. So the heavier you are, the taller you are, the more physical your job is, your body needs more calories to function for digestion, your brain function, your heart function, your organs, all that. And then beyond that, you have to factor in all the extra stuff you do. So your workouts. So once you can figure out that, then you can figure out a calorie deficit, which is what you ultimately need in order to lose weight. There's all those, oh, you don't need to count calories, diets out there. Just eat a lot of protein, you'll be fine. Or the keto diet, which promises that you'll lose a lot of weight. And you can, but a lot of the times it's short term. The keto diet, you can lose a lot of weight right away because of the lack of carbohydrates. Your body winds up holding on to less water weight because carbohydrates need water. So yes, you can lose weight without counting calories, but it's not going to be a long-term solution. So you figure out your basal metabolic rate, and you figure out how many calories you're burning with your extra activity, and then you subtract a certain amount of calories every day or throughout the week in order to get yourself into a deficit if your goal is losing weight. So it's pretty well decided that it takes 3,500 calories to lose or gain a pound, give or take. That's not like super hard math there, but because everybody's a little bit different. So if you want to lose a pound a week, that means you pretty much have to be in a deficit of 500 calories a day. So you either need to eat less than you typically do, move more than you typically do, or do both. In general, it's a lot easier to get into a calorie deficit to change your diet habits. One of the easy ways to change your diet habits is to cut back on drinking your calories. So whole milk, cappuccinos, lattes. I don't drink. I never have put cream or milk in my coffee, but you get, an alcohol, soda, all that stuff. That's a really easy way to cut back on your caloric intake with very minimal effect or strain to your diet. And really, you don't need to count those. You don't need to count that. If you drink 4 sodas a day and regular, full calorie, full sugar sodas, and you cut back to 1 soda a day and everything else stays the same, bam, you're in a calorie deficit, man. You are going to lose some weight that week. So there are easy ways like that. For me, when I started my fitness journey, I was a snacker. I loved, or didn't love, but I would go into the kitchen and just open up the kids' snack drawer and have a couple of graham crackers here. I don't even remember what they used to eat back then, but I would snack. I would go in when no one was looking and I would snack, maybe a handful of chocolate chips there, I also had a really bad habit of finishing my kids' food from meals. I was taught to clear my plate at all meals, and that is a very hard habit to break. So that was something that I definitely struggled with, and I actually do still struggle with it. But I have learned to stop finishing my kids' food, and I don't snack. Every once in a while, mid-afternoon, I get a little craving for something, and it's still a couple hours for dinner, so I do have I have some protein powder, and I put like a quarter scoop of protein powder and just enough milk for it to dissolve, and drink that, and that sustains me. So I'm a 3 meal a day kind of girl. Sometimes I skip breakfast, although I've stopped. I'm older now. Intermittent fasting doesn't work as well when you're older. So something to think about. A lot of times when you're intermittent fasting, you don't get enough protein because you're trying to shove all your calories, all your meals into like 8 hours, and it can be really hard to get all the protein you need. And as you age and hormonal balances change, you need more protein. But anyway, that's talk for another day. So I hope that helped with kind of understanding a calorie deficit. I do have a macro calculator up for grabs, so comment on the post if you would like it. Also, if you have more questions, you want a little more information, DM me and we can set up, if weight loss, fat loss is your goal. It's it can be challenging on your own, so that's what I'm here for. So I hope this was helpful. Comment if I missed anything, if you'd like me to talk about anything different. Like I said, DM me if you want more information. And that's about it, I guess. So, calorie deficit. Hey, Heather. You have any questions? I was just about to finish up. I was just talking about how intermittent fasting doesn't work super well as you get older, because you don't tend to get enough protein. And just to sum it up, calorie deficit is taking in less than your body needs to maintain its weight. So if you need help with figuring out where your calorie deficit is, I have a macro calculator. Let me know and I can get you a copy. And let me know if you have any other questions. Comment below. Oh, I added a couple of links to my blog in the guide, so check those out. And I also added a couple links to some recipes on my website, everydayfitwithsarah.com. So check those out if you'd like. And otherwise, thanks for being part of the group. Let me know if you have any other questions or if you have any ideas for next week's theme. I already have plans, but I'm happy to change if any of you ladies would like me to cover something specific. Also, I kicked all the men out of the group. There were only 2, but I kicked them out yesterday, so it's just us ladies here now. Anyway. Thanks very much. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I will see you all next week. Bye.